Hey guys, hope you're all doing well, and welcome to a new game. Today we'll be playing Civ IV again, and we're going to be doing a slower paced Immortal game, because I haven't really done any slow, regular kind of Immortal games recently. Haven't played the game that much at all recently, to be honest, but most of my Immortal games have been kind of special challenges, like always war, no tech trading, maybe space games, and I want to just go through the game in a more standard approach, maybe go Cuirassiers or something and try to explain my thinking really clearly. This is mainly for those people who are on Immortal and below, because sometimes the stuff you do on deity, where I usually play these sorts of games, is not quite applicable on the lower levels, and stuff like, for example, bulbing philosophy or building an academy is a lot more worth. It's a lot more worth to bulb on deity, but on Immortal you might be much better off just going for the academy, because you get philosophy, but then you realize everyone hasn't even got code of laws yet, so what's the point? We'll talk about that more in the game, and yeah, we're going to be playing Cyrus because he's kind of an average leader. I wouldn't consider amazing or really weak either. He's a good middle ground leader and should be fun. I didn't want to play anyone financial or creative really, because those are very, very powerful traits and they kind of, play the game for you. You don't really have to do much to make use of it. Okay, so charismatic and imperialistic is an interesting combination. Kind of mid-tier, as I said. We have good starting techs and a pretty decent unit, very good for capturing barb cities. In regards to charismatic and imperialistic, I like charismatic quite a lot. It'll help out with the early happiness a bit, enabling us to grow our cities to a higher size, and then it will help a little bit with the warfare later on, getting more promotions easily. Imperialistic, also same kind of thing, more promotions easily with more great generals, and then faster settlers in the early game. So nice traits really. They help you a bit in the early game, and then they'll help you a bit more later on in your warfare. So he's a great warmonger civ. Agriculture and hunting, well, pretty good actually. You get very cheap animal husbandry. You have most of the food techs that you need. And then you can just go like mining, bronze working. I think hunting is quite strong when it's paired with agriculture or mining, but if it's with something like mysticism, it can be really awkward, especially in like a fishing start or something, but this is fine. Oh, it looks like I have a fishing start. Looking at the minimap. Anyway. Immortal is a chariot that can also get defense bonuses, so very good for barb defense, and it also has a 50% bonus versus archery units, so yeah, good for barb defense and good for barb cities. It'll still die to spearmen, but just hope we don't get barb spears, lol. Apothecary is a grocer with an extra 2 health. It's a nice bonus and can really pay off in the late game to deal with late game unhealthiness, but not really that helpful until then. It would be nice to put that in the capital though, once you get guilds, I suppose. Get a lot of extra health from that, potentially 6 health. Pretty cool. Very nice to grow your capital up to a really high size. And, oh, okay, we have this kind of start. Wow. The plains cow thing is actually really good for imperialistic civs, I've come to realize, because when you're building a settler, the food gets turned into hammers. However, you don't get a hammer bonus from food that's converted into hammers. Only the raw hammers get a 50% bonus. We'll explain that a bit more later. And a lot of floodplains is pretty nice. Wow. Why didn't I start there? Should I just move there, dude? I think it's fine. We can stay here. This is a really good cottage spot with this many floodplains. And corn and cow. It's actually a really nice start, not gonna lie. We are in a corner because we have water on two sides, so we might be struggling for space, and that's where imperialistic might come in very handy. I can also check by mousing over this tile if one of these 3 desert tiles that seem to be right next to it are an oasis, but this has no fresh water, so none of these are oases. So moving here would be really bad, because yeah, these are likely just 3 crap desert tiles with nothing else there. Possible that there's a strategic resource on one of these 2 tiles. You always want to consider the possibility for strategic resources in your BFC, Big Fat Cross, when you settle your capital. Which tiles can have a strategic resource and which tiles can't. So flatland, grassland can have copper, horse or iron on it. Any hill can have copper and iron but not horses. And yeah, that's something to keep in mind. So for example, if we go animal husbandry, we might find horses here or here because they're not forested. And usually if every single or almost every single other tile around it is forested, there's a very good chance you've got like a strategic resource, but it kind of depends on the start. It's just like a pattern I've noticed after playing many games before. Okay, I've got my bug mod on, my Buffy mod on rather, that's good. So yeah, just a reminder, people always ask in the comments, I play with Buffy, which is an extension to the bug mod. Gives you these extra buttons here and a bit of extra combat info, and it tells you like overflow and how much benefits you get from building structures and units and all that, like, you know, minus 2 gold maintenance or whatever. But yeah, and Blue Marble just makes the terrain look better and the leader heads look a bit less ugly. Alright, let's get into it. Enough chit-chat. I think I settle in place. There's no reason to move. Holy freaking shite, dude. That's a lot of corn. Holy. 3 corn and a wheat. Wow. That is an insane amount of food. Right, this might be a very nice early game. Right, we're on Fractal, Immortal. I tend to notice that Fractal starts a bit different to Pangea's in regards to like resources, and quite often I get richer land on Fractal than Pangea. So if you're looking to move up the difficulties, you might find Fractal easier if you are able to handle isolation and semi-isolation and all that kind of stuff. Okay, so we can delay our first tech until turn 5 just by like not selecting anything, and then when it asks us to select one, we select it and unselect it. Then if we meet another Civ, we get a discount on it, potentially if they already have the tech. For every Civ that knows a tech that you're researching, you get a 5% discount, which is pretty nice. On Immortal, you know, all the AIs start with agriculture and hunting and archery, so it can be relevant sometimes. They won't start with animal husbandry, but another benefit of delaying your research for the first 5 turns, I'll end turn as I'm talking, I think. But the other benefit is you might find something that'll change your mind on what tech you want first. Don't think it's likely in this case, but sometimes that's important. You know, you might have a cow and a corn, and you might want to go, well, am I going to go agriculture or hunting first? And then, or agriculture or animal husbandry first rather, and then, you know, you might find a second city that has like a peak. Go, right, I'm going animal husbandry. And then I'll just skip agriculture for a while, something like that. But anyway. Could be isolated. I'm in the corner here. I don't know. There's a lot of deserts, so we have a great capital, but our surrounding land is garbage. It's usually how it goes. Sometimes you have a really bad start, but often you'll have good land around it. Sometimes you have a really good start, and then the land around it is bad. I find it to be quite balanced, usually. Oh wow, that's a lot of desert, dude. I might be isolated, dude. I already see water. Holy shit, this is interesting. Okay. So much for a standard game, but anyway. Okay, we go animal husbandry first. And then mining bronze working, because by the time my worker finishes improving these tiles, we'll be able to improve the cow, and then after all three, we will be pretty close to bronze working, I think. There's more land over here, but yeah, pretty crummy. Oh no, we got Brennus here. Dude, that is like the biggest desert I've ever seen. Holy sheesh. That is a lot of desert. Temperate climate, by the way. That's very interesting. That's like more desert than an arid map. That's insane. Kind of want to find where he is and see what he's got cracking.
Blessed shall be the fruit of thy cattle, the increase of thy kind, and the flocks of thy sheep.
Okay, he's way over here. We go mining and then bronze working. Okay, I'm going to start being careful with my scout because there's like bears and stuff running around, so I'm only going to move it one tile at a time. We did not find horses here, but we have horses down here. So we have like 3, maybe 4 really good spots, and then after that it's kind of yikes. So we'll have to really settle carefully. I might split this into 2 cities, like here and here, because 4 food is way too much for 1 city. Oh god, there's a panther. So something that's in my mind here is blocking off Brennus. I might want to go down here and block him so I can claim whatever lies below here. That's pretty dangerous, a panther running around like that actually. I'm gonna go back up to the north and try to get away from it. It's almost tempting to improve this first, to be honest, but nah. We'll go here, and then I might go here. How do I want to do this, dude? Here. I could go here, 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 here. Or I could go here, 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 here. This would be the fastest way, I think, to get everything improved. Probably the best doing it that way. But I think I get a faster settler if I improve that and then the cow, because imperialistic. So for example, I can improve both corn and grow to like size 5, which will be nice, but I mean it's just food and I don't really have any use for it. Alternatively, I improve this and stop growing at size 3 and build a settler, and I'll have this improved around about the time I hit size 3, and then we'll have a big bonus with imperialistic on the settler from the hammers on the cow, and we're also starting the settler at size 3 rather than size 5, so it should be quicker. And yeah, I kind of like that idea more. And this is a really nice tile, 331 versus just 500, 500. I don't think you need 2 500s. Having one and then a bit of the other stuff is kind of nice, I think. Okay. It looks like I might be semi-isolated with this guy. That's a great capital, but really bad surrounding land, so we're gonna have to make do with what we got. And make the most of it.
A man who moves a mountain begins by carrying away small stones.
Kinda wanna go up, check out the tundra, and then fog bust it for a while. Oh, he founded a religion, which is good. If I get him to pleased, he won't be able to plot. He's actually one of the few warmongers that don't plot at pleased. Like an honourable warmonger. Oh, there's a sheep. That's kind of nice. Still unclear where I want to settle. We have an idea what's going on, at least. I think I'll park my scout like right here and bust this whole area. I'll go straight to the cow now and stick with my plan, and yeah, we'll have this improved right as we hit size 3. Now I get a bit of defense bonus on the hill, but I don't plan to take fights with this guy. Even on the hill, it's still gonna die to like a barb warrior. So I'm better off just being in a spot I can fog bust a good portion. Barb defense will be a little sketch when archers start appearing because we have so much desert. We might want to go archery. We might want to just get horses and go for immortals too. That'll be good. We'll have to see. Okay, good. That's finished now. I'll probably finish the warrior and then do the settler though. And this will give me some nice overflow into my settler. What you can do is you can manage this a bit as well and work as many hammers as possible, because all that overflow will then go into the settler, and the overflow are hammers, so they will get the imperialistic bonus as well. So the hammers I'm working this turn are pretty much all going into the settler. Kind of a nice little thing going on there. Although, I could get bronze working 1 turn faster, potentially. Maybe not, though. We'll see. Worker has unfortunately run out of things to do after this. It won't be too bad, though, I think. We'll farm this, and then we have time to go into a forest, and then we should get bronze working. Yeah, here we go. 7 turns settler. You see here, +6 from overflow. 7 base production, so 13 plus 50%, you know, you're getting 6 extra hammers from that and then an extra 4, which makes a total of 23. Pretty good imperialistic bonus there. I'm going to send a warrior to kind of bust this area here. We want to really fog bust as many tiles as possible to stop archers appearing, otherwise they're going to bother us and make our life pretty miserable. I could also alternatively do this. I'm not sure if I will get bronze working 1 turn faster. Maybe. It doesn't really change the settler too much. How many hammers is it? This is 20... 22, 23... Maybe 22 is okay. I want to try and get bronze working a bit faster, so I'm gonna do this until bronze working... Well, I could just switch it later. No, we're gonna switch to this in a minute, so yeah, we probably want to work the commerce now while we're waiting for this to improve. Trying to get that 1 turn faster. Okay, now we've got it 1 turn faster, we can do this, get a bit more hammers. Imperialistic bonus. This and this are the same thing because it's an even, it's an odd number if I work this and it rounds down. Yeah. Oh, you're fog busting too, bro. Look at what a legend. Such a nice guy. Yes, I agree, bro. This should still be more hammers, only a little bit more, but yeah. Okay, I've got to keep my warrior here, otherwise barbs will appear here. Basically got a 5x5 box around your units when you're fog busting. I have exactly 1 turn now to get into a forest. This is very well timed for bronze working. I think I will go here and mine this tile, chop and then mine it. It will be a great tile to work with imperialistic. And when I work this, the mine, and then the one on this, Oh no, it won't be even number. It'll still be a good tile though, I think. I don't know. We'll see. It's also on the river, so it has a commerce. It's a very nice tile, nonetheless. Oh, hey.
It is entirely seemly for a young man killed in
That's
battle,
interesting.
by the bronze spear.
Kind of in an
In his
awkward
death,
spot from the
all
food.
things appear fair.
Now, on Immortal, the barbs come at like 1800 or 2000 BC. On deity, it's a lot more difficult, and you'd probably have to go archery right now. They'd come in like 5 turns from now, usually on deity, but we have a bit of time still. And I'm thinking about how I want to position my cities right now. What are we gonna do? We've revealed all the necessary resources. We have stone and we could potentially make a pyramids play. We do have quite a bit of food. We could do some kind of representation business. I'm pretty sure we're semi-isolated. It's possible that I'm on like the end of a peninsula and it joins up to the rest of the world. And, you know, the other guy's scouts might have died to animals in the here. It's very possible. Once we have barb defense established, we can send our scout out to try to meet more people. But if we're semi-isolated, we want to go for astronomy so we can meet the others and trade with them. It's very similar to playing isolation. The advantage of semi-isolation is that you get trade routes from your neighbor and you can trade resources. The disadvantage is obviously you have to make them like you or they're going to smash you. So yeah, it's interesting. Basically, the ideal scenario when you're alone on a continent with one other AI is you make them your friend and then you work together to become big and strong together, and then you smash every other AI. And then once you've got a tech advantage, you can come back and smash your neighbor. Or if the neighbor you have is a bad techer and is really far behind, you can make friends with everyone else, trade with them, get ahead, and then come back with rifles and cannons and smash his longbows. So, 2 ways to play it. Okay, so we want to do what? Fishing is an idea for this. It really depends where I want to put my next city though. We could go all the way out here with number 2, pay a lot of money but get a nice spot, but this is not going to make much money and will make us broke. Kind of a questionable decision. Can also consider just something close by that's strong. I want to put 2 cities here, obviously. I'll probably do something, maybe this one. It's tough. This one is nice on the Plains Hill, and it can share more cottages with the capital. This one is closer to the food, but destroys a forest and doesn't share any cottages. So, could do number 2 here, number 3 here. Or we could go here and build a monument. This is probably going to be my layout, and then this one can use these 2 food, and this guy can use this and this. And then we'll put something up here, like maybe right here or right here. Turn 50, when you get 2000 culture, you will get another border pup, and we'll be able to see if there's another fish here. So we'll make our decision whether to go here or here based on that. If there's a fish there, we obviously go here. If there's not, we go here, probably. Because this, I mean, this is better for cottage sharing. You could even do both, but I don't know. At some point we will go here. Now, the strategic resources are a bit far, so how are we going to deal with barbarians? Well, I don't know. Renus is pretty far away, but he's going to expand towards us because the land is good over here with the floodplains and the cow and stuff, and then strategic resource also inspiring him to come even closer. Our main thing is to make sure he doesn't go here. I think I want my city right here. This will be a really nice early game production city. You can work this and this at size 2 and just pump out workers in like 6 turns or something. I don't like having to build a monument straight away in my second city. It's not very productive. I'd like a second city that can be independent and like build a worker and stuff. We're not even close to that. The thing is, we want a city... I think we go here. We're kind of hurting a little bit on commerce at the moment. We've still got quite a bit of tech to get. We need mysticism, we need fishing, and then we need wheel pottery. So, because we have a lot of tech to still research, I don't think going here is worth it. Even here is a bit debatable. We got bronze working. Okay, we'll do slavery next turn, so I'm still thinking. I think I will settle here and here first. I'll research fishing and then mysticism. Fishing for this one. I will go here and whip a workboat at size 2. And then here, go for a monument. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, this city doesn't need a worker. It can just work the corn and grow. I like that. My worker can chop and build mines in the meantime. Yeah, let's try that. Fishing first then, and then mysticism. Yeah, let's go here. It's kind of awkward of a start. We'll go for a warrior next. I like this because it's immediately connected and it's actually a boost to my economy. It's making 1 gold in both cities from trade routes. The city tile itself has a gold, and then the floodplain that it's working, or that the capital will work, has another gold on it. So yeah, that's really nice. Now what I'm doing in here is using the chop, which is a huge burst of hammers, and I'm switching to a settler. Because I'm imperialistic and the chopping bonus gets the imperialistic bonus. That's 44, that's 43. I think, do I care about commerce that much? No. I think I'll take the extra hammer. And yeah, I'm just putting all those hammers into that. If I chop the warrior, the overflow will be wasted. We have 27 hammers. The warrior only needs 6 more to finish. Now, when you finish that warrior, you can have a maximum of 15 overflow until hammers get wasted by overflow. You can only overflow equal to how much the unit that is being finished costs. So that means basically if I get any more than 21 hammers, the rest is going to waste. So we don't want to chop a warrior for that reason. We could chop a worker, but this city is nice. It doesn't require a worker. And yeah, this guy can just keep doing stuff. So we'll do it like this. In fact, I might actually, well, I don't know. Do I care about commerce that much? I kind of do. I won't finish the settler yet, and I'll have the mine to work to get more hammers anyway later. So I think I will take the floodplain, extra commerce, maybe get fishing 1 turn faster. Maybe not, but we'll see. Okay. And I forgot to switch into slavery when my settler was moving, as always. Whoops. We should do that now. Okay, look. That's fine because we're waiting for a tile to be improved. It's not a complete disaster, at least. Oh god. The bad guys are here, unfortunately. So it'd be quite difficult to push out without strategic resources. So we're going to go here and get a monument. And just... okay, I can go back. Just cover these tiles. That guy might move down here and then these will be open to more spawns. Nice thing about the scout is, you know, it's really hard to lose the scout if you use it wisely. Once the animals are gone, that is. Move it 1. If there's a threat, you can just move it back and not die. Okay, we're gonna switch to this. Brennus gets slavery, good on him. He's a man with a plan, it looks like. This warrior, well, we could put the warrior up here and then move the scout to fog bust something else. That's the other advantage you have with the scout. Kind of nice. I think I will keep growing because growing will give me commerce and I don't need that settler just yet. I'm waiting, I need to get to mysticism, which is going to take a little bit of time. So I'm perfectly okay with delaying that settler for a short while to get a bit more warriors. I will need warriors anyway for happiness. And, you know, they can defend and they can fog bust. We have a lot of stuff to fog bust. And the more warriors I have fog busting is the less other units I'm going to need later on to defend. Because it means the less barbs that are going to spawn. So warrior seems fine for now and we keep growing. Do we want to do that? Nah. This is fine. Put the music up a little bit maybe. We've got fishing, so immediately change this to a workboat so that we can whip it for one population next turn. Have to have a hammer into a unit before you whip it. One thing I notice a lot of players do, even Immortal and deity players do, is they don't adjust their UI to show the remaining turns on the city bars here. And these are actually really useful for me. I do a lot of calculations in my head based off of this, like workboat in 30 turns. Okay, it hasn't got any turns into it, I can't whip it yet. Workboat in 29 turns. Ah, that means I've already put one turn into it. I can double click the city and whip. Very easy to miss that stuff when you don't have those numbers there showing. And there should be a, yeah, this one here, right here. Make sure you play with this on, highly recommended. A lot of people don't use that, and when I see their screenshots, it triggers me. Okay, we're gonna go mysticism. It'll be about 6 turns, yeah. In the meantime, we can probably go put another mine down. I'm building mines because I don't need to chop everything down right now. I don't have that much important stuff to put my hammers in. I'm kind of gated by text right now. So rather than rushing to chop everything and get as much production as possible, I'm kind of setting up a more long-term investment, and that's what mines are. They give you a constant production that never runs out. I mean, you know, like the chop is just a chop and then it's gone. A boost of production and it's gone. But the mines are there that will help me later on to build more settlers when I have the stuff I need. And once I get like mysticism, fishing, wheel pottery, we can then go crazy on expansion and settle everything. So it's important to take it slow. And there's a beginning if you need a lot of tech. Okay. Get that boat. And then in here, we can just do another warrior, 2 and 2, and this warrior might just stay in the capital. And I'm gonna try to switch my guys around a bit and fog bust more effectively. Now we can chop this, it'll go straight into the settler. Because 3 turns and only 2 turns for growth in the warrior, so I'll be, you know, everything will happen at size 5, which is nice. That's nice. Fishing boat gives us a bit of extra commerce. Delays the growth by 1 turn, but I think it's worth it for the commerce. +2 commerce, or maybe +1, but pretty good. And then in my capital we'll get a few extra food hammers. Now I have to be very careful here. That there was an archer roaming around somewhere. Don't want to lose my scout. So I'm approaching very cautiously. I'm gonna like scout here with my scout and then I can move the warrior there and then, you know, go back or whatever. We're just being very careful how we do this. I'm only paying 2 gold per turn because fractal maps are actually a lot bigger than Pangea's. So it thinks my cities are closer together than they are in like a Pangea map. Yeah, so fractals have a lot more tiles on them. It's just most of them are water. But yeah, it thinks the cities are really closely settled, so I'm therefore paying less distance maintenance. And it's rounding down to 2 gold. It will go up to 3 soon, unfortunately, but yeah. Again, I don't really need the extra hammer here. It's only 1 hammer, so I think I will go for the commerce. Right now I'm bottlenecked by commerce, nothing else. Now, do I actually want to go and shop a monument for this city instead? I think I could, but I don't need to, so I think I won't. Because I can work the corn and just grow and whip it in 5 turns, and it will take 5 turns to chop anyway. Oh, there he is, okay. Now, something we could try is putting the warrior in the forest hill, but then I have to worry about these tiles, so I'm not really sure how worth it that is. Kind of working together with my units here to push out a bit. Now we can consider going for a second worker. We've reached our growth cap. Or we've reached a comfortable size anyway. We could grow more, but don't really need to. And we're about to settle a 3rd city, so worker labor is going to become very relevant soon. As soon as I get the wheel, basically, is when we're going to need workers, because we've got to road our cities up, and then we've got a cottage at Pottery.
Nature herself has imprinted on the minds of all the idea of God.
So I'm just fog busting very cautiously, and you know, if the barbarians are far enough away, they won't even go for your city. They're just going to keep wandering around. Not sure what the minimum beeline range is. It's like 8 or 10 tiles or something. So if they're spawning down here, they're just going to roam around and stay down there. They're not even going to bother me. But if they're spawning here, they're going to come in and bug me. So little tip here for your barb fog busting. Alright, it's gone up to 3 gold now, although that's, yeah, city maintenance, okay. That's because the cities are growing and then they cost more, and yeah, unfortunate, but it is what it is. So we're going to have to drop this for a turn. Now, good thing is the worker will have something to do when he comes out. He'll be able to farm, and then this other one could maybe chop into a 4th settler. Okay, let's do this. We're going to take this for now, and we're going to do this. And this guy gets that tile, which is not really that important, to be honest. Maybe the extra commerce is still better. In fact, it is. Look at the wheel. 4, 5. I think I'd rather 4 turns. And ouch, that city was expensive. Ouchies. Big ouch. We might want to really push our commerce up and actually work the crappy water tiles. Growth is not too important here for a little bit, but I really want the wheel as soon as possible, so we have to really think about our stuff here. I'm pretty sure we're going to pay unit cost soon. Well, maybe not, because we've got a lot of population at the same time. Who knows, dude? Alright, we're gonna go farm this. I might just take both workers and farm that, because I'm about to get to the wheel. Yeah. One of these tiles will need to be farmed to actually irrigate stuff. One of these river tiles will need to be farmed. Quite unfortunate, but that's how it is. Do we want that one? I think so. I don't want to farm in my capital. So I was thinking I could build a farm on the way here to save it and make use of my turn. But I don't think I want to farm in my capital. The capital has a ton of food, really. And I want every single tile to be cottaged, especially the shareable ones. So I think that's a much better tile for farm. Then we go cottage, 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 cottage. We cottage the hell out of everything by the time we get to pottery, basically. Oh, hello. We have a pretty good chance at killing this guy. Might do it. I want to have my warrior on the hill for really good visibility for our fog busting. He did an attack because he's a prick. Must mean I have a pretty good chance, eh? It's a little bit unfortunate how much time we're wasting here moving our worker. This is a little bit unfortunate as well. This guy will actually target our stuff, so this archer's actually a threat. He won't enter yet, but he will enter pretty soon. We want to make sure no more archers pop up after this guy, and the solution to dealing with him might just be building a few warriors and stacking them here, and he attacks, he might win, but the second one should kill him. And if you do this properly with warriors, you don't need to research archery or anything, and then, you know, by the time barb axes come, we'll have this. So you don't often need to go archery for barb defense if you know what you're doing. So I don't think we're going to be able to finish that, but we still have to wait another turn anyway. Won't be able to finish that, but we still have to wait another turn for that anyway, so it's pretty chill. This is actually going to cost quite a bit of money, all these warriors. I'm kind of tempted to actually just go Stonehenge Fail Gold, but I do want this warrior to start fortifying here. This one doesn't need to come out just yet. So rather than doing that, finishing this guy and paying money, I will pay unit cost because I have many units now. Free support for 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So, yeah. Okay, that guy is kind of being a prick. Okay, well, Stonehenge got built, but hey, I got 1 gold, bro. Better than nothing. Can still have it queued up, and then the hammer will actually get carried over, which is, I don't know, an interesting solution, I suppose. And what I'll do, actually, is I'll put it into a worker. This is a very kind of min-maxy thing I'm doing here, but anyway. Don't think I need another one, so I might just put the hammers into the barracks and focus on growing to size 6. So what I'm doing here is, even though Stonehenge got built, I can still put a hammer, still build it, but yeah, the hammer won't go into Stonehenge, it'll just go into whatever I build next turn, and I will grow and then put that extra hammer into a worker. Kind of cool. Alright, here they come.
Shoulder through the wheel.
I think they're coming for us. Oh, the warrior got built. Huh, that's interesting. Never mind. He used the hammer immediately on whatever I had queued up, I guess. Huh, interesting. Didn't know it does that. Well, there you go. Learn something every day. Alright, what we're going to do now is actually road this up. The +1 commerce is not much, but it helps, and we'll need to do it at some point anyway. It'll also give us health, which we're going to need pretty soon, actually. As soon as I start chopping. So yeah, let's just get roading, and it's something to do while we wait for pottery. This guy coming out is kind of not needed right now because I'm building a worker, so I might send him over here to the front. We're about to deal with barb stuff. No, he's deciding not to bother me just yet. But we're going to get in position anyway. And you are now going to build probably a worker or a seller. Probably a settler, actually. How far is pottery? Not too far, because we have all the prerequisites for it. We've got fishing, agriculture, and the wheel, so, you know, we're getting like a 40% discount, which is pretty cool. Now, both workers will finish roading this tile next turn, and then we can think about what we want to do next. We might actually go and farm over here. We might road that and then farm here, something like that. Don't really need production too much still. This... Whipping is maybe not worth it yet. Maybe I'll just let this slow build, to be honest. If I do this. Thing is, if I whip, it's going to take 6 turns to grow back. Maybe not 6, maybe like 4 or 5. I could just finish it in 3 and still be growing like that, so that's actually more efficient. And then I can do this. Kind of like that a bit more. Just slow build it. I think it's more efficient than whipping it. I've got nothing to really overflow into right now when I whip it, so whipping is not that important. Nothing to put the rest of the hammers into, and yeah, whipping away a food tile is not really a good idea. You only want to whip away bad tiles, ideally. Now, if we could get pottery 1 turn faster, that would be amazing. I'm not sure if that's gonna quite happen just yet. Also not sure where that barb archer went. I hope he didn't go... I don't know where he went. Did he go here or here? We don't know. Maybe we just don't move. I'm gonna bring back up over here though, just in case I get unlucky. Also, this guy can go here and bust these 3 tiles. Interesting mountain range, very similar to my recent Charlie game. Okay. Monument is being finished, and the next settler is probably going to go down here and start claiming some land. I could also go up here, but this is kind of very awkward. I don't know, if Brennus is close, he might target this pretty soon. I'm a lot more concerned about Brennus blocking me off here than him going up here. This one is going to have a lot of barb threats as well, while this one, well, it will have barb threats. It's actually kind of tough, to be honest. There will be a lot of barbs down here, but... So with this one, we could go on the coast. It's probably the best spot. Might have another resource here. Or we could go here and get a monument a bit closer, but I think I'll go here. We have no choice but to kind of settle far away, which is okay because we are getting pottery now. In 3 turns. So I think we'll go for this. Reason I'm thinking about it so much right now is because I'm wondering what to do with my workers specifically. Because I got 3 turns until pottery and we can use these 3 turns to build roads. Building a road here is not needed because we're already connected by the river. The corn is nice, but we can do that at any time. I think roading is more valuable, having a connection, commerce and all, and we'll want to road into Brennus too. Also gets my settler there a bit quicker. So we'll go and do that. And we can also road this corn. So I don't really care about settling here or here yet. I can do that anytime. I'm more interested in claiming land and blocking off the AI. Oh shit. This guy's gonna be a pain. Alright bro, I got 3 warriors. Come at me, dude. Okay, we got our monument done. Now we take this and continue growth. Just put hammers into a barracks for now. Another warrior wouldn't be bad. I'm gonna not be able to build warriors soon. But we're gonna turn it into a granary and 2-pop whip that soon. Building a worker in here because I want lots of workers for when I get pottery. We got to cottage up all these floodplains. Alright, bro, let's go. My warriors are ready for you, dude. The ultimate fortification. And I need to remember to move this so a guy doesn't spawn up here when that guy dies. Nice, we won it on the first go. Easy clap.
Clay to make one vessel unto honor and another
with 3 warriors in, like impossible to lose that. Now we can push out with all our boys. There we go. It's time. I'm gonna try to get up there deep in there with my scout to fog bust that too. Okay, we got pottery. Now I need to go cottage. Unfortunately, I can't do it this turn. I'm thinking about using one worker to kind of road here and also help improve this city, and then another one to cottage along with this guy. I think the first thing we should cottage are the shareable tiles, which are these two. You want to think about which cottages will I work, which cottages can I work the most, which cottages will never be not worked. These two right here, because, you know, the capital and then another city can use those tiles. These two have to be the first ones you cottage no matter what. Then maybe this one, and then this one, and then you got this one too. But yeah, we'll do that. Now, yeah, we don't need to send this guy back because we have this guy coming. So this guy, yeah, he's gonna go toward the new city and help start roading it. Do we feel like we need archery for defense? Maybe, but I have like 3 warriors. Hopefully I'll be okay. Copper is like not too far away actually, so yeah, I think we'll be fine without archery. We could make a sailing great lighthouse play potentially. That's an interesting option. I should have done workboat in here because I can pop up the granary into a workboat for that, but maybe I'll still have time to do that after this warrior. We'll need the warrior anyway at some point. That's okay. Healing here because it's in the territory. We're already fortified, so we don't have to move, and yeah, get a 10% healing per turn bonus when you're in your territory or something like that. Do we care about this barracks? No, we go more settlers. Really? Oh, okay, this is gonna be difficult. I'm not sure if that guy's targeting me or what. Maybe he is. No, we might have to move back. About the archery thing. I think we can do it with warriors. We have enough warriors that will be okay, I think. We can actually put this guy in the forest because this hill will bust all these tiles for us, which is kind of nice. And then if he comes around here to beeline my city, I'll be in the forest and I can fortify there and then get the advantage. Trying to maximize our odds against these pricks. Three and 3. I like the 3 and 3 thing. Oh yeah, he's coming. What a prick. Unfortunately, I don't get that much time to fortify. Seems to be clear so far. We're going all the way up here though. Boy, that's far. Don't dare to put my scout there, he'll probably die. Yeah, this guy's coming. Alright, we have to take like a 50-50 here. Could lose, but I have more warriors. We might want to get this guy in position to defend, so that's what we're gonna do. Good timing, actually. I'm going to move this warrior to exactly where I want to settle, and then this guy can hang around and defend if there's a threat. I'm going to keep my scout there because he's stopping stuff from spawning on these tiles here, which is helpful. Yeah, he's coming like a prick. Now that guy can go behind him and stop more guys from appearing at least. And yeah, if that guy wins, well, it's a bit annoying, but we have this guy who should have a very good chance here. Road one turn here and then go to the sheep. Sailing, well, I haven't really made up my mind yet what I want to research. Sailing would be nice to connect this city up, get me trade routes with Brennus, opens up the Great Lighthouse opportunity, which is possible to get pretty late on Immortal sometimes, and would be nice. You can take advantage of that. And yeah, I mean, trade routes, lighthouses for a lot of coastal cities. Sounds good, dude. Writing wouldn't do too much. I'm not ready to build a library. I won't be ready for a while. Maybe in the capital, but that's about it. I don't know. And then if I open borders, I won't have trade routes. So, you know, that's where sailing comes in. Pretty helpful. So I'm thinking sailing. And yeah, Great Lighthouse would be nice. Hey, we actually got lucky there because I got 2 XP from that, not 1. Only a little bit lucky, but still pretty nice. Gonna take that. That's really nice. It's technically safe to put my dude here, I believe. We can double check that, yep. And these warriors will be able to reinforce in time. Now we have a hole here, we want to fix that. Alright, you are going to go for granary now, and you are also going to go for granary. And I want to maximize my overflow because I want to go for a boat straight after. So I'm going to put 2 turns into the granary. I'm trying to use overflow here to get multiple things done with whipping. A lot of people don't know how to use overflow properly, and I can understand it's quite a difficult concept, but when you learn how to use it effectively, it really helps. Alright, what's going on here? Yeah. Because I got 2 things I really want. I got the granary and the boat. I need 90 hammers. The whip is only going to generate 60, so I need to generate like 30 hammers myself. So I want to work the hammer tiles while doing so. Okay, we got the cottage done that turn. Going to work it in the capital. This guy needs to work his hammers. Do we want to whip this now or next turn? If I whip it next turn, that'll just about guarantee me the work boats. If I whip it now, I'm going to lose the hammer tile, so it might be a bit premature to whip that just yet. So I might wait even another turn on that. Hopefully there's not too many barbs up here. Ouch. Brennus is here, okay, which is good. He's probably soaking up the barb threat. We'll probably get this guy to go up in the forest here. And this is actually fog busted, but most of this is... Whoops. I did not mean to move there, I only meant to go here, but... I need to keep this warrior here now, because I made a misclick. I made a boo-boo. This guy doesn't actually have to be here now, because we were victorious in our campaign. Go for granary now. We have the coast explored, so as soon as we finish sailing, we'll be connected. Let's go for sailing now. We're actually out expanding him. Once I get sailing, that'll also open up the potential for his religion to spread too, which is nice. I'm going to whip this, but I'm actually going to do this. I'll explain that in a sec. We can actually not grow here, but... yeah, we can maybe whip one of these. Although, more importantly, I think we want workers. So, right now, I'm really hurting my economy with my crazy expansion, but it's fine. I have pottery and I have workers building cottages right now, so we're going to be okay. Yeah. It'll be okay. We're about to get sailing as well, soon, eventually. This is really gonna kill my economy going there, but it should be okay. I'm gonna need a road for that. Wondering if I should go here instead. We found that there's no fish. Maybe I could go here, but that really doesn't do anything for a while. wouldn't mind claiming the horse, and I can build immortals and feel safe from the barbs too. I need workers really badly. Gotta build so many roads and stuff. I'm gonna put this guy here. He can fog bust this tile and this tile and this tile. This guy's got these tiles. Then I have this whole row fog busted, and my scout can actually stay there. Thinking outside the box a bit here. We can even check this out. So we have like the whole northern area fog busted. It's just, this is a bit sketch. Now I'm working this because once you hit the half food bar and you have a granary being built, anything that you gain past halfway is not going to be relevant in time. How was the best way to explain this? I don't know, to be honest, but basically everything, once you build the granary, it's going to start remembering how much food you've gained. And then that food that you've gained on that size will get carried over into the next size. So for example, if I finish the granary here, right, the granary is finished, and then I grow the rest of that. I've only grown a quarter of the bar since the granary is finished, which means only a quarter is going to be carried over to the next size. It's not going to remember everything that was grown before the granary is built. Now that I'm building the granary here, everything from this point onwards is going to be remembered and then stored. So really, it's better to work the hammers. Any extra food may as well not exist that I'm working this turn, right? Any food that I'm working this turn is not going to help me at all in growing after size 3. It'll help me get to size 3 quicker, but it won't help me get to size 4 any quicker than doing this, just for this turn. I hope that's clear enough. So we're better off just taking advantage of the fact we have hammers and working that. I mean, you could even do this, because really, halfway is the cutoff. So this is actually technically better. Well, no, it's not. It's the same. I don't know how I can get... I don't think I can do any better than this. So whatever, this is fine. Okay. Sailing now. Yeah, workers, building cottages, that's good. Might even do this. No, I don't want to do that. Trying to get to sailing, that'll help us a little bit. Wow, that's an early oracle. Here we go, big overflow now. I'd like the boat in 2 turns. Even faster if possible. I wonder if that is worth it. To get it in 1. Because 1, I go here, 2, the border pops and I improve that. I think commerce-wise, that is better. That's better purely for commerce. I don't think that's better for food. I think what I'm doing here loses me 1 food, but gains me 2 commerce. I don't know, to be honest, but it's something like that. It might even not even lose me food because of the whole granary half food bar thing. I don't know. Should have thought of that. I should have done that last turn, but yeah, anyway, that's interesting. I think this is better though, to get this improved 1 turn faster, purely for the commerce, because I'm really hurting on commerce right now. So commerce takes a higher priority than a lot of other stuff. And unit cost is going up, wonderful. Now we go back to growing. We might borrow this for a turn so we can really push the growth a bit. And we're going to continue cottaging shareable tiles. We're going to go here and then here or something like that. I don't know. But yeah, every shareable tile here is getting cottaged. And yeah, more workers are coming in. We're getting assistance, boys. Do I dare to go up here? Yeah, I'm crazy. Oh. Need that. If we can. Would be really nice with the Great Lighthouse. I shouldn't have moved that second warrior there, though. That's costing me a lot of money. Yeah. Paying a lot. I don't know if I want to settle this. I might do that after I get sailing. I don't want to really delay sailing any more than I already am. Sailing is what, 3 turns is it? Maybe not. So right now, I'm worried about how long it's going to take to get sailing. Really shouldn't have moved that extra unit there. Costing me 1 extra gold doing that. Unnecessary and silly. We don't need more warriors right now. I'm really going broke, so we're gonna... We could even build a boat if we've really got nothing to do. And we have a bit of hammers. Build a boat to go up here. Well, no, that's miles and miles away. Maybe not. Just go barracks. I'm going to try to push sailing to be a little bit faster by working water tiles for commerce, maybe. Okay, we have to do that. Yeah, we want the worker. This will take off a bit of expenses for unit cost and such. And that will give us +2 commerce. This cottage right here is going to give us +8 commerce or 2. I think it's more efficient if I go cottage somewhere else since this is going to be done anyway. Oh, that's not being worked. That was a mistake. I'm trying to really optimize stuff here. Yeah, that's a really good spot with a happiness resource as well. You know what? Change of plan, bro. We're going up there. I think I send this guy up there. 4, 5, 6. Yeah, okay. It's faster to go that way. It's a bit risky, but we have the scout here to ensure our safety. That should be okay. Yeah, I wanna get that. I think that's better than going down here. I don't think Brennus will come down here for a little bit. It's really far away, and he's probably got stuff to backfill, and yeah. Okay, now that brings me back to my original point. Maybe I'll go work my way down here and cottage this. That's our next shareable tile, and these guys could do this. Although this is working nothing but floodplains really, so having more cottages here faster would be good. By putting the worker here, I don't speed up this cottage any faster, but the next ones will be faster, so maybe that's still better than going down here. The copper tile, yeah, I kind of want that too, to be honest, but I think commerce is more important right now. We've kind of got the barbs under control, especially since I've decided not to settle here and I'm going up here instead. Let's do that so I don't have to pay. Do I care about roading that? No, not really. Let's just go straight to the horse and get the good tile up 1 turn faster, because we're getting sailing and that will connect us. You see, with my optimizations, I've now pushed sailing to be 2 turns, just barely, by, you know, moving warriors back in to cancel unit supply. If I had this guy out here and this guy out here, I'd be paying 2 extra gold, and working the water tile because I've got enough food at the moment. These small optimizations get you these techs a little bit faster, and you save a couple turns here and there, and then those turns that you save add up in the long run. Might be the difference between building the Great Lighthouse or not building the Great Lighthouse, because we're going straight for a lighthouse next, I think, in here. This granary is not getting whipped until the food bar is half full, or about to be half full. The usual plan. I think this turn we can whip it. Although that might really screw me up on reaching sailing, so yeah, maybe wait 1 more turn before we whip that away, because I really want to get sailing. I don't want to accidentally make sailing take 1 turn longer, so yeah, maybe we just chill. I think here, since we're not building anything important, we take the food instead of the hammer though. We just ditch this tile for this. It seems crappy, but really the commerce is more important than a food and a hammer at the moment. I'm so bottlenecked on commerce. Food and production is not a problem at all. It's about prioritizing your stuff. I'm hoping these in-depth explanations are helping a bit. Brennus has decided to pump out the scouts and bravely adventure into the southern wilderness. Good on him. I want to get on that hill. That's a great place to fog bust. Might have to put this warrior up, but I'll have sailing anyway. which is going to help us tremendously. Okay, he's only got archers. This is where you might want to start checking if he's got metal or not. Could come after you potentially, but only archers, no metal, which is really nice for us. Can't plot until probably iron working. He'll probably have iron. Maybe he doesn't have copper because the copper's here. There's not that much. Copper is not very common. Words are hard.
You can't direct the wind, but you can adjust your sails.
Now we can whip this. Probably, yeah, this food is going to get wasted, but it's fine because I can work a cottage at least, and you know, that's still being kind of useful. Great wall. Yeah, I think since the wonders are going pretty late, we can make a, well, maybe not the oracle, but we could maybe consider a great lighthouse play. Don't think I'll build it just... Do I want to go writing or masonry first? Honestly, writing would really help. Although no, it won't. I don't have a coastal connection to him yet. We have to actually explore the coast until it reaches his border to get a connection. Or actually, I could road from here to here. But I don't think I'm ready to do that yet. I think I'll flick in masonry quickly first. Okay, he's fog busting here, which means I can go here instead. I don't need to go here to fog bust this because his border's here, which will be fog busting most of this, so I'll prioritize the north. Do need to unfortunately pay a gold because I really don't want a spear popping up here. That would ruin my day. I've got to be very careful with our fog busting. We're about to run out of happiness again, but we've done a pretty good job of putting the food into useful stuff. What else could we build that's useful? Honestly, just another settler maybe. Take this in here, and you can just work the mine and get the settler in 5 instead of 6. Hell yeah. And we'll cottage this one. Pretty good job so far of optimizing our stuff. What I'm going to do is I'm thinking about sending one worker to help speed this cottage up, and then the other worker can start on the copper, because we're going to want hammers to build Great Lighthouse, obviously, and we're going to use these forests to chop it out. Now I'm really kind of happy that I didn't didn't chop away my forests, because now I can chop all of them into the Great Lighthouse. Do I want another settler? Actually, no, I want a worker. I need workers. We're going to build wonders. Any more cities are just going to really crash my economy. I'm really lacking the workers. I've got to somehow build a road here. I've got to build a road into here. And then I need to chop a bunch of forests. I need to improve and road that. I've got so much worker labor to do and not enough workers. So before settling another city, which is only going to make the worker demand even higher, especially here, this is going to take so many worker turns. Got a road all the way here and then improve 2 good tiles. I'd rather just go for a worker first, I think. This is actually better to work. Okay, cool. We've optimized our stuff. Next turn. But you can go help out that guy. Then we get that thing 2 turns faster with 1 extra worker. This guy will go and get started on the copper, I think. I might road on my way there. No, I think I should improve it straight away because it's a really good tile to work. And yeah, we can go ahead and settle this because we have sailing. Did I get the religion yet? Don't think so. Yeah, we need a connection to actually get the religion, or we need one of us to research writing. Okay, I think this is better. Commerce, really helpful right now. Yeah, we need open borders, and we need him to send a missionary or a road for the religion to spread, I think, or him to settle something on the coast that I can see. Moving here to see if he's got a settler party coming. Just interested to know. This guy's still being useful, fog busting this, and this. Scouts fog busting this, so there's no barbs that can possibly spawn here or even here. And he's got this covered. And I think his border will go here, judging by the shape. So yeah, all of this is covered too. It's really just down here that we have left. So done a nice job fog busting thus far. You will not become unhappy. This is where charismatic is really being awesome. +1 and then plus another from charismatic. We would already be unhappy right now if I wasn't charismatic. So charismatic, really nice here with the higher food start. Really, really nice. I think 4 hammers beats 1 commerce in this case, because getting the granary is pretty useful still. Now we're going to remember we want to farm this to eventually irrigate this. Do I want to farm it now? Also, why am I building a lighthouse? Probably because I autopiloted onto it, because I got nothing better to do. Which is very reasonable. I mean, yeah, we've got 1 barb warrior here, that's not a problem. So what do I want to do now? Probably want to work on the Great Lighthouse. We're about to really push that. We can get it pretty fast, I think. I'm going to 2-pop whip this right at the time I can overflow into the Great Lighthouse. So I'm going to whip that in 2 turns, just as I'm finishing masonry. So all the overflow from this goes into the Great Lighthouse and I'll have a nice boost. Yeah. Don't need to really chop on mine at the moment. We will farm this at some point, but not yet. I think I'll go like this and go here and help. Get that copper up as fast as possible because that's a really good tile. We'll road it up so I can get some defense if I need it. And then, yeah, we can road and chop, chop, chop. This will cost me money. I think I'll road that. That gives me access to Immortals because I have sailing. Road it, connecting it to this will connect it to the rest of my empire because we can see that it's connected to Persepolis here. And this city gets access to it, and then obviously everything over here also gets access. So that's the advantage of going sailing. Quite useful in this scenario. I think it's still worth it to do this. I want to work this tile, which will help me grow and be able to whip a monument for this sooner. And after this granary, maybe this guy can build a boat for that. Should be timed pretty well. And I'm pretty sure it will be a bit expensive, but I should still be able to get this in 3. I have confidence. Because like the bar, it's like 2 and a bit, right? So yeah, I think we can still make it in time. So I can afford it. Here we're working the hammer, which is fine. We don't really need to grow any faster, otherwise we're just going to have happiness issues. And, you know, the hammers I'm working right now are technically going into the Great Lighthouse, so this is fine. Now we'll do the settler thing. I really still can't afford to grow right now. There's no point in building a granary as well because I'm not really trying to grow either. Yet. Susa will become unhappy, but it's about to get whipped, so who cares? And I think this guy can just do more cottaging. I might put one, yeah, I think I will put one more city over here somewhere. There's 2 unused floodplains. You can definitely get a half-decent city out of that. I think I will go here. This one destroys a potentially good tile. Destroys a forest. This one, you know, doesn't gain anything, but it keeps 1 extra good tile. Can also use that. Who knows? Maybe that'll be useful, maybe not. But yeah, mainly just to keep that tile, and it can still share this tile, and then, I don't know, maybe a farm and a cottage there, for example. So that's what we'll do. That'll be the next one. I think though, because I'm struggling on commerce, I'm not going to go farm this. I'm going to go cottage here instead, and that's a good enough tile to work in the meantime. Cottage here for 1 turn because I can't get there and cottage the same turn anyway. Keep keep this guy here, and this guy will go explore a bit, because we can. Pretty strong opening so far. I'm taking it nice and slow and trying to explain a bit more in depth for you guys my thinking. We have 1 turn from masonry, that means whippity whip whip whip. We're going to work as much hammers as possible because these hammers are all going into the Great Lighthouse now. We're not like reaching the overflow limit or anything near it. And we're obviously able to finish it. Go and cottage that, that's a shareable tile. Now we could get this done 1 turn faster, but I mean, we've got 2 workers on the tile that we need to road. We might as well just finish the road now. Otherwise we're going to have to waste 2 worker turns to go back into the forest and finish the road after this, right? So we might as well just finish it now. So we're trying to connect it anyway, and that's what we're going to be doing as soon as this is finished, so I think it's okay. Effectively only losing 1 hammer, really. Maybe a bit of food, but, you know, we're saving a lot of worker turns, so I think it's worth it. We're going to go here now and improve this. And then we can come back and maybe chop a bit. Looks like he's got a huge ice region here. Unfortunate for him. This is a mistake. This is actually more hammers than this. Should have switched that a little bit ago, but oh well. I don't care about food too much. I'd rather work the hammers than the corn at the moment. Just because happy cap and I want to, you know, focus on the Great Lighthouse. This is where I start prioritizing hammers a lot. Growing doesn't help me too much. Otherwise it's just going to hit happiness issues sooner or later anyway. Could switch these around a bit, but this has nothing to work, so no. Unfortunately, we're having issues in Pasaga Day.
The cities learn the lesson of building high walls.
Okay, so we got this finished. Work this beautiful tile. Oh, hello. We might die, very possibly, so maybe want to start getting this guy ready. Now we focus on writing. Do you have metal, dude? No, you don't. Okay, he's just not really doing much. Whoops, I clicked out of the city, but yeah, we want to do this. Honestly, not too worried about growing. I think it's actually better to just do this, really. Like, by growing, what do I gain? I gain the ability to work this tile, or I could just work this tile a bit earlier and probably get more hammers that way, and then when I do grow, I can work this. Because I'm not going to grow any more after size 5, because I can't for 10 turns. So I'd rather just get as many hammers as possible into this thing. This is how you really efficiently, like, try to get your wonders done. Okay, so now we have copper. We could hook it up, but I would actually much rather get in position to chop, and I think I might build a mine that would actually genuinely help me. And then, yeah, because it's a 7-turn process to build a mine in a forest, I think 2 workers is very sensible. Here we're unhappy, and I kind of don't want to whip. Maybe I should. Yeah, this is unfortunate. Could whip and overflow into a warrior right now, but then I won't be working the cottages. And I think it's better to just, you know, work the cottages and deal with the unhappiness rather than whip away the cottages. Maybe at size 5 we can do a 2-pop whip, but until then it doesn't matter too much. Now usually I'll be working this, but again we're imperialistic, so working this is better. And because I'm building a wonder and I'm at my growth cap for now, this is better than this, so it's the reason I'm not working the food right now. Just a little bit of optimization. Hey! 47, eh? Interesting. I'm gonna be brave. If I actually uncover all the coast and he's got a city here though, we will be able to get trade routes with him instead of having to build a road, so yeah. Now a little tip in regard to chopping / mining for wonders. The earlier you mine, the better. The chopping, you know, does the same whether you chop at the end of the wonder or you chop at the start. It's going to do the same thing, just add 20 hammers. Unless if the chopping actually finishes it, then it's obviously faster. But it's better to mine now and then chop after than it is to like chop and then mine. The sooner you get the mine up, the more it's going to help, because it's an investment and you know, it'll pay off every turn that you work the mine. So the faster you get the mine, the better. That's why I'm going to focus on mining first, and then I will go chop everything, and then, you know, it'll finish the bar off. Alright, we've got the whole coast explored. We're going to keep doing that. Wow, it's actually a lot of icy stuff up here. We could really put another city here to get more fur. With the Great Lighthouse, it will actually pay for itself. And it will really pay for itself with astronomy when I can trade these fur to other people. Interesting thing to think of. I think here at size 4 we'll whip a worker into a boat for this guy's fish. Getting very expensive now, but we have most of the stuff we need, so it's all good at the moment. And yeah, we're giving this a shot. Really, the food is not going to help, so I'm actually just going to do this. Seems crazy, but really, that food is not going to help with this kind of happiness situation. So I'd really rather 1 extra hammer over 3 food. Hello, Augustus. We aren't semi-isolated. We are connected to other people. After all, that is interesting. Okay, now this guy will start chopping, I think. Hell yeah. Am I ready to settle this, or do I just want to go all the way up here? Kind of like the idea of just settling the coast like a bastard. Caring less and less about this. I've got the coastal economy going now because I'm starting to shift to my sailing / Great Lighthouse situation. Because obviously by settling this, it'll still pay, well, it'll still be connected with sailing, so it'll pay me back a little bit. Here, I need to really road a ton of turns to get this connected, and the city produces 0 commerce. So I'm kind of looking away from that option. I could go here and do the thing with the whale, but that doesn't have to be yet. This is useful and worth claiming. Augustus is plotting. But that's the turn that we met him, so he's not plotting on us, thankfully. Yeah, I think I just go up here. Okay, now I will whip this, because we've got 2 unhappy idiots. We did lose the cottage, but we can fix that. Because growing here does nothing, but maybe it is time to finish this and get an Immortal, so I can go scout out down here maybe. Clap some barbs. This way I'm working all the cottages, growing doesn't help, so we don't need the corn, and yeah. You could drop this for an extra hammer on this, but 2 commerce is nice at the same time. Ah, we have this tile now. That's awkward. That's pretty awkward, to be honest. Kind of want to get the Immortal at the same time. We might just do that. Really want... Well, maybe that. 2 hammers, 2 commerce. The food is kind of irrelevant though. The food is not relevant because we're at our limits. We're comparing 2 hammers for 2 commerce, but yeah, maybe the hammers in the Great Lighthouse is more important. So it looks ugly what I'm doing, but really this is the best thing we can do. We can whip, but obviously whipping stuff into the Great Lighthouse is really good and all, but I can't really do that right now because of the happy situation. I think it will lose me hammers in the long run because I'm going to have more unhappy citizens, which means more hammer tiles that I won't be able to work. Okay. We'll get a dude out of here too, mainly for happiness. Yeah, dude, go for it. Why not? That guy's just fog busting all that. Alright. Big chop into the Great Lighthouse. It's nice. Another few chops. Won't be too far away. Chop this because it's a river cottage tile. Oh, we wanted to go here. That's right. Yeah, I still want to get that though. That's crazy, but hey, who cares? Maybe we send this guy to finish the road and eventually help out up there, because now I've got 3 cities that need to be taken care of. I've only got 1 worker there. Stuff needs to be done. This is a little bit of an unfortunate situation that I can't build a warrior to fix my happiness problem. Yeah, I think I might risk the fog busting thing a bit. I might try to shuffle my guys around or something. I might just risk it because I'm getting immortals and stuff out now. I want to put this guy in the capital and then move the capital guy into here, because this is going to have issues. In fact, because the issues are getting so bad, well, there's nothing better to really work, is there? Yeah, this is really the best we can do at the moment. Happy cap is rough. Can't work any of my food tiles, it feels bad. Too much food, dude. Brennus' worst enemy. He might be plotting. Oh, dude, it actually went. Damn, we're not getting it. Well, can't always win with the Great Lighthouse. But all the hammers we put into it will be fail gold, which means we can start going for writing right now. Well, won't be as an easy game as I would have liked, but that's okay. We'll just have to figure out alternatives. I think I'll whip a galley just to get overflow to finish this thing. It's really the fastest way I'm going to finish this. Rather than working this, waiting 5 turns, I'll just whip a friggin' galley. And having a unit in here will really help with the happiness. And then having a galley will also help me when barb galleys decide to bother me. Inevitably we'll need it. Nice thing is I don't have to chop away my stuff anymore. Can save them for something else. Yeah, our attacking is pretty slow, but we're claiming a lot of land. It's an investment. These cities will obviously pay back a lot when the time comes. I want to keep going along the coast and trying to find somebody. I might get killed, but it's probably worth taking the risk to really explore as much as possible. Get those coastal trade routes up so that I don't have to build a road, maybe. I think what I'll do though is after this corn I'm gonna road into him. Fastest way would probably be road, 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 and he should have one on this already. So yeah, 3 roads. We'll whip a worker here and send him over to help out. Once I get the road into him, all these cities will have trade routes because of sailing. So that's really nice. And then that'll be +1 commerce per city, pretty much. Who built that? Ah, Rome, being a prick with his industrious trait. Yeah. Bit annoying, but oh well. Well, won't be able to just expand willy-nilly. We'll have to actually be smart about it. Was I building a settler? I need another settler for this. I might do the settler here. Since we have a lot of hammers here, it kind of makes sense. We really can't grow here though. Can we take... yeah, we can take one here. I'd rather work the cottage than this. My economy's hurting, so... we'll chop the settler though. Oh, but I can get it 1 turn faster, that's kind of a big deal. Not sure what we do about this. Yeah, I need that city here to help share this a bit. We don't have to chop this one though. What we should do though is road this so that the settler can get here in 1 turn. Then we can chop the granary in here. Well, this is gonna get a dude out anyway. Though I don't have to whip a galley. Well, I might want to whip it anyway for just barbed defense and going down here, as I said, so it's getting about that time. I think I stay here in Fogbus then. Immortal can always go in here too. Alright, well, I can't road here, so I'm going to do some funky stuff. I'm going to go here and farm for a turn, and then I'm going to go here and road. Bit efficient there. Not wasting a turn. Better than going here and stopping, to go here and farm and then go here and road. Oh, hello. This is why you go explore. Hey, we got 99 gold though. That gets us to where we need to get to at least. Okay. I'm thinking about farming maybe? Do I want to farm here and here? Maybe not. I might want cottages. I have double food already. I will still wait until size 5 before I whip, just because trying to let the whip anger tick down as much as possible. Here we're going to 2-pop whip a worker into who knows what, but something. And yeah, I'll go here like a bastard. Alright, let's go road into Big Brennus. Usually you don't get the luxury to expand like this on deity, but on Immortal and below you can, so take advantage of it, even if it crashes your economy. As long as you have these cottages being worked, you'll be fine. You will be fine. I assure you that. Yeah, well, what can you do? Can do that. We're going to turn this on avoid growth because growing again is not going to do much, and yeah. This scenario, the one commerce is better. The one commerce potentially being more commerce is more valuable than the 3 hammers because I'm getting the Immortal done this turn anyway. Oh, so yeah. Alright, we don't want to farm that yet. We want to road here just so I can eventually get around. Also hook up my sheep maybe. Let's do that. Don't need to chop this away just yet. We could go here and farm actually. Well, not yet. Maybe just a cottage. Get a bit more money happening. Don't know if I'd be able to work it. What else do I need my workers for? I need to go... Yeah, maybe I'll go help with this road actually. 2 guys is still enough. Yeah, they're not really wasting time on the wonder thing. Being bastards, if you ask me. Barb City, huh? Possible a Barb can spawn here, but it really should beeline him, not me. Alright, we have that settler here. I could go for another settler here. I think I will go granary into library now. It's about time I did that. Alright. Yeah, get the warriors in the cities and then the immortals go patrolling around outside. This guy comes back as well. If Barb spawns, Immortal will kick his butt. Okay, let's go help with this. Have to pay money unfortunately, but what can you do? Cancel that. I will explain why in a minute. Bear with me for a sec. Too early to chop this still. will finish too fast before I've settled the city. We can go hook up this and maybe cottage that. Sounds like something useful. It's going to take 1 turn for this to finish, 1 turn to move here, and then I settle. So I want the chop to be done in a minimum of 3 turns. Okay, whip. Okay. If I let this guy finish the road... Actually, it's fine. Never mind. I was thinking about something else. Never mind. It's okay. Could let this guy finish. He can still road here. But sometimes you can't do that. It would make you stop or whatever if there's like a river there. Say if there's a river here, right? Moving here would stop me. So I could move here and road and then move the other worker back to here to finish the road. Then this would kind of be relevant, what I was doing. But right now it's fine. We're supposed to go help out. We've still got like 4+ turns of roading into Brennus to do. Go settle this too. Yep, really crashing my economy, but it's okay. It's an investment. It will all pay back later on. This is what you do. You can crash your economy by construction rushing someone and getting 10 cities quickly that way. Or you can just expand like a bastard and get 10 cities quickly that way and then crash your economy this way instead. But still really good and it will still pay back later on. Because the land is good and we will have trade routes. It will be worth it. Let's go for a barracks. How about we go for a monument here maybe. Get border pop, happiness. So astronomy is less of a priority now that we have a 3rd guy here. We might look at libbing it instead of bulbing it. Because we can trade a bit more now with the other 3 guys.
True glory consists in doing what deserves to be written, in writing what deserves to be read.
I should have roaded this so I could have saved a turn, but yeah, anyway. I assume he's going to have a... No, he does not have a road here. Huh, interesting. I have been mistaken. Bang. Crashing it pretty hard. Now I can do this, and I think I will actually whip a library into the granary. Might want to do that. Maximize my growth rates a bit. Do that. Cannot. Oh, we got this guy. That's why this guy's here. Haha! Perfect timing. Alright, connecting stuff now. Oh, this guy can actually go run wild now. And explore, fog bust, kill stuff, dunno. But yeah, do that. This spot will be settled later. I've still got 3 turns here, 1, I don't know if this will really help. Let me think about it. Will it actually help? It's gonna take 1 turn, 2 turns. He will only help on the 3rd turn, but this is going to be done in 3 turns, so no, it won't actually help, which is kind of funny. So rather than doing that, let's go here and build a couple cottages. Yeah, let's chop the granary right now so I can then move straight here and farm. And then I can like come back and cottage this or whatever. Gordium, yep. And now what? We have tech trading on, they're just being slow idiots. Okay, so a couple of choices here. Aesthetics. Start with hunting for these hunting resources already. Aesthetics, or just straight to code laws, or alphabet. I think people like Wang Kong, who have a heavy science flavor, he will go alphabet pretty soon at some point. Unfortunately, he is also the kind of guy to go Code of Laws, which is what I'm also thinking of going. Okay, I'm going to put this overflow into Alphabet, because if I want to trade for Alphabet, I'll need hammers in it anyway, and then I'm just going to keep my slider at 0% until I have a ton of money, and then I can finally push to Code of Laws. I'm thinking Code of Laws is better here in the long run, because it gets me directly towards civil service. People are unlikely to go for it, so you can trade it for like Alphabet and Math and Monarchy. And bureaucracy will be really helpful for this kind of capital. Code of Laws also opens up the trade for Monarchy, which we really need. Whereas going like Aesthetics, you still have to go Meditation, Priesthood if you want Monarchy. So I don't think Aesthetics is the correct play here, because I want Monarchy really badly, and I want Code of Laws and Civil Service as well. So I think just straight to Code of Laws after dumping my overflow into Alphabet is the play. The reason I want to dump my overflow into Alphabet is because I need a bit of beakers into Alphabet anyway to trade for it most likely, and if we see other people go Code of Laws, we might still change our mind, or yeah, we might decide to go Alphabet ourselves if they still don't get it in like 10 turns from now. That's another idea. Just keeping options open. So now we'll start this business here. Alright, now yeah, we can send this guy here, and you can go here and finish that. Do I want to... I don't think I should settle that until I have trade routes with Mr. Brennus. Oh, where do you think you're going with that, you little punk? So we absolutely sure... that we can't save a turn. Actually, no, he does not have a road on this yet, so we'll have to literally go road his cow for him. In which case this guy can go here and finish that road behind us. Oh, that's annoying, man, how slow he's being. Brennus has been pretty chill. Oh well, we don't have trade routes because we haven't opened borders. I'll go ahead and open borders anyway. Actually, I think I might get trade routes if Wang comes and makes an appearance, but I really don't know where these guys are. Use this to check for borders. No, don't see anything yet. Could try to heal up, but I don't know how much difference that's going to make. Yeah, I'm not getting the trade route bonus yet. Alright, let's whip this. Definitely want to work that, though. Then we gotta somehow get a granary. I wonder if I can do anything like that, potentially. Maybe not. Maybe next turn. Yeah, you're gonna go down here and be ready to deal with the bastages that come and bother us. We're actually pretty safe on the coast here. We've only got one resource and it's on the ocean. And then there's no other resources on the coast. So I have a long warning if a barb galley comes from that way. Not so much from the south though, so we definitely want to send that guy south. Okay, let's go farm here. I wonder how much unit cost I'm paying. Probably a lot right now. I think a lighthouse is needed. So I have some decent tiles to work. Or maybe not. Can probably whip a library for 2. Because we'll have decent hammers from the horse. I think I'm going to prioritize this tile over this because I need to build a granary pretty much. Might still be worth to grow one more so I can work both mines though. So maybe I will do that anyway. Oh, my economy is just getting worse and worse. Yeah, that's what happens when you expand a little bit too quickly, but hey. Hey, he's roading. Hey! Alright, so road. We finished this road. He started roading from the forest? What? Huh? What is that, dude? He started the road in the forest, finished the road there, and then went here and rode it, but he doesn't have a connection to the city still. What? I'm sick. Dude, can you get it together? I need friggin' trade routes, bro. Do we want to do anything here? I kind of want to keep this tile. I will be working this tile at size 3, and I will need it to grow to size 4 and to pop whip this. So maybe I don't want to chop that just yet. I might go road or something. Yeah, we're going to go check out what's down in the south over there. I'll bank my overflow in the monument, and then I'll whip a library into the monument at some point. Kind of got to chill out here though, the whip anger's getting pretty wild. But in 3 turns, we'll lose a point and we'll be able to work this tile at least. Here we actually can't grow, very unfortunately. And maybe we should take a bit of a chill pill here. There you go, get a super fast settler with all these amazing tiles that we have in here. That's an insane city, man. Holy shit. You know what? I might put the heroic epic here. We've got, what, 3 mines, a copper tile. It's not great, but it's pretty good, though. Yeah, I might put the heroic epic there. Later on, at some point. Alright, economy's dead. A bit. When we get a road happening, we can make it a bit better. Not sure where he thinks he's going. Is he gonna go in my face and try to steal my corn or what? He might attack us at some point. He doesn't appear to be going for the good spot. He appears to be just being a prick. Yeah, there's literally no road from here at all. I'm really confused at what he's doing. Did he just research the wheel then? Is that what happened? Maybe he just researched the wheel then, because I don't see many roads at all in here. Really confused as to what this idiot is up to. But anyway, back to my business. Okay, he's got his scouts. He's actually been fog busting, which is nice of him. Probably don't need so many units here anymore. Put this guy up here, and then the scout can actually go scout, I think. Do his job. Yeah, he actually settled that. Well, we might be going to war at some point with him. There goes Confucianism. Wonder if that was Wang. We got no way of knowing, but maybe. We might want to go alphabet ourselves. Then, if Wang is the one who founded that. Holy shit. Bro. Kinda want that now. Alright, so next settler. Yeah, this guy's going right here. I don't care if my economy crashes. Eventually it will be fine, and then, yeah. Okay. A lot of land. Not sure what's going on with this map. It's very weird. Pay a little bit less money by putting that guy there. How much are we paying? Probably too much. Yeah, 8 gold, although that's not really that much. Alright, let's get the granary done. Just because then I can put hammers into the mids or something. Maybe build a monument for happiness. Let's do that for now. A road might be good just for later, so I can move units around. Oh wow, that is an amazing spot. Oh my god, I need that. Wonder if Brennan... Well, if I settle here though, that's really gonna like hopefully stop Brennus from thinking about settling there. My goodness. Yeah, this guy can just fuck bust this whole area. Well, he's kind of roaded himself into me now, so what, are we getting trade routes? Is that what happened or what? Yeah, we are, from some of his cities. Dude, I think he only like just researched the wheel because, yeah, he's not even like connected himself properly. He must have really recently just researched it because he's got hardly any roads at all. Freaking idiot, 1000 BC wheel. Probably went ironworking before the wheel because he's a crazy bastard. And then he found iron, hooked up his resource, and then couldn't build them because he never researched the wheel and was at like 5 beakers per turn. I bet you that's what he's done. His GMP's been pretty much just as bad as mine actually, so yeah, that is probably what's happened. Interesting. Alphabet will happen one day, but not for a little bit. Okay, we are getting trade routes though. As he connects his cities, it's going to give us money too. And then, yeah, we'll be able to do stuff. Might want to start doing this even right now. Although, no, we want to get a monument so we can grow another size. We'll do library here maybe. For 3 pop, I think. I can start running dudes. Wow, there's a lot of land down here. Holy shoot! Elephants as well. Oh my god, I need to settle that. There's some quality stuff. Wowee. Where is everyone? What's going on? Got no idea. Fractal maps are really interesting. You got no idea what's going on. And yeah, I often play a lot better on fractal maps because I play a lot more careful and cautious because I don't know what's going on. So if you want a proper guide video, it'd be better on a fractal rather than a Pangea. Okay, I'd like to put that guy there to fog bust down here, but I don't want to pay money for him. It's pretty rough, the unit cost right now, but that's okay. Hyena! No alphabet either. Only 5 cities. This is a little bit dangerous here, not having a unit, so we should probably be careful. I shouldn't settle that until I have workers over there, really. Why have I got a worker in here? Oh, I guess I was exploring him. I should chop this away before he gets it. Just took that off him then. Yeah, we can finish the roads and then go send them back maybe. Oh, we gotta go up here, that's right. Haven't settled that yet because it would only crash my economy and I don't have a worker for it. There's a lot of land down here, dude. Oh my god, look at this. Dude, this is a nice spot to settle too. Wow. Pff, beautiful land. Eventually. Oh shit. Huh. Yikes. Let's get out of here. Retreat. That's not good. Could die now. If another one happened to be there. Yeah, you go chop that. Ah, you know what? I need to hook this up. That's what I should be doing. Duh. I'm gonna road on our way there and then we're gonna improve it. And then, yeah, the happiness on that will actually be really helpful. Should have done that a while ago, although I couldn't have until I settled this. Yeah, I think hooking this up is more important than this. Just need to make sure Brennus doesn't get any IDs and steal the spot. Okay, so where is everyone though? What the hell? Very unhappy here, very, very unhappy here, but I will wait until next turn. Maybe not, actually. We'll grow and then I'll run 2 scientists after I grow. Yeah, this is perfect as is. Okay, we need workers down here now, so yeah. I'm gonna road this way. I'm gonna road this because, yeah, road is money. I'm gonna cottage here for 1 turn and then help with the road, I think. Yes, dude, I agree. The maintenance is pretty bad. We'll get there eventually. It's alright. How about the library thing? Very unhappy in here, unfortunately, but yeah, we can think about it. Not worth 1 pop whipping a monument. You gain a happiness, but you also gain a unhappiness. Stacked up on the already existing unhappiness. It's not very good. Oh, there's gold all the way down here. Nice. Won't ever get that though, unfortunately. Uh-oh. I don't want to do that until my worker's there. Well, could get some Fail Gold from the mids. That is probably the best thing to do right now. It would really help. Although, let's grow, because we can. But yeah, we'll start on mids Fail Gold. I think I'll whip this at size 7 so I don't lose too many cottages. Also letting the unhappiness tick down on purpose, because I really don't want it being stacked up like that. This is fine. This now needs to run scientists. Still can't use my food, man. Oh, it's rough. How fast now? It's getting better. We're nearly there, I think. I'm delaying it because if I wait for the library to finish, it will help me a lot more. I think I will 2-pop whip this, even though I probably don't need to, because I can make use of that 60 hammers to build stuff like the lighthouse. Whoa! He's either coming for Brennus or the Barb City, but something's gonna happen. Okay, found Rome's territory. If I can get there, I will have trade routes with Rome through all of this because of sailing, so that will also help the economy a lot. Unfortunately, it will also give him trade routes. No, it won't, because he has to explore me to actually get trade routes from me. That's how it works. You have to explore them yourself in order to get sailing trade routes. Okay, I figured out what we're going to do with the overflow. We're going to get a boat for that fish. Chopping this will probably generate too many hammers for the boat and then we'll lose some, so we'll delay that for a little bit and do something else. Maybe go here and help out up here and then come back maybe. So I'll chop this for a turn and then I'll move up here and road for a turn and then yeah, we might save a bit of time there. That's pretty good. Gonna wait for this road to finish so at least the city will pay back and the workers will be ready to improve the tiles there. Being efficient as possible here. We have a lot of hammers here for some reason. A lot of overflow apparently. What do we want to do with that? Maybe just another settler really, like for down here. Won't be too long until we get like ironworking and stuff. We're not quite ready for this, but we will be soon. No one's got alphabet yet. I think they're all really struggling, it looks like. Yeah, Brennus didn't research the wheel for the longest time. Augustus probably has a thriving economy, but yeah, who knows. Yeah, on the lower difficulties, Immortal and Emperor, Monarch and all that, it is better to crash your economy and expand than have a good economy and not expand and then lose all the spots. I think this is still better. We are going to recover, I promise you. And when we do, we're going to be thriving. Once we get to currency, everything's gonna make sense. The world will evolve. For us, anyway. Could also whip the granary and probably get the workboat with overflow. Would that be better? Potentially. Wait one more turn. A food bar, and I think I need a little bit more hammers to one turn the boat, but yeah, it's probably better doing it from here. Well, I don't know. No, I think I get it faster here then, in that case. I'm getting at one turn here. If I wait a turn, it'll be 3 turns here. One turn here gets there, 2 turns. This one gets there, 1 turn. Still better. All these calculations. Could also chop. Nice. We got that done. Okay, let's do this. Don't care too much about the granary at the moment. Hello, prick. Oh, multiple pricks. Wonderful. That's just what I like to see. We might get a galley here at some point. Yeah, I hate barb galleys. Alright, we've gained a bit of research. Stuff is happening. Did I get Augustus trade routes yet? No, I will very, very soon though. Yeah. Once we get those Augustus trade routes, gonna be good. Gonna get another city here, but should have Augustus trade routes, so this will be +2 commerce. Won't be too bad. I still haven't settled this either. No, nice dude. Okay. I think I now get Augustus trade routes. Maybe not. That was really expensive. Holy shit, dude. My god, was that... Oh, it's because we lost the fertile. I'm still not getting trade routes from him. Maybe next turn. Maybe a barb city appeared on the coast somewhere? Possible. That would be kind of annoying, to be honest, if so. I don't know, when do I whip this? Next turn, maybe? Now, chop your forests, you bastard. What are you going to do now? Can't come after me too, because he's busy with Thingo. It's kind of nice. Go for one of these now. Oh, we'll continue to crash our economy like a friggin' idiot. Will I ever make it? I don't know. Alright, go for that, whatever. No, probably... oh, I think I was supposed to go one to the right. Doesn't matter too much. Yeah, it's fine. What's this? Excuse me? Right, we're whipping that, and I'll work scientists instead of the clam. Waiting, I'm gonna turn the slider down because I have libraries finishing, so when I do turn the slider up, the research will be more. Whipping that next turn. This might be still better. Yeah, actually, just work the scientists. I think it's still better. It's like 4 gold, or I could make 3.75 beakers and 3 great person points. I think that's better, hey? That's the difference there. No, I was healing, dude! No, 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 no. Alright, we've got an emergency. I'm gonna pre-build a galley so I can whip it if that guy shows up. Alright, we're up to 8 cities, boys. Hell yeah. Oh, we didn't open borders with him. That's the problem. Ah. I'm stupid. That guy can't actually do anything, so that's wonderful. Didn't gain that much money though from that. Oh, we're already maxed out on trade routes, that's right. We only gained 3 from Augustus trade routes, but yeah, 3 commerce is still good. Okay. All these bastard barb galleys. Going to be wonderful. Yeah, I think I'll chop this to get the granary done. Or the lighthouse, I suppose, instead. Yeah, whatever. Oh, we can actually get there. We're fine. Oh yeah, here they come. Hello, hello, hello. Prick. Yeah, you got a star. That's absolutely fantastic. If he goes here, I whip. He goes here. No, I have to whip it now then if I want to defend my stuff. Delays my scientists, annoyingly. I think I'll do that. Want the hammers in case I need to build another one. Might get unlucky. We can do this and do this. Okay, we need workers back here because we got to cottage the capital. We've improved our happy cap, so now we need to take advantage of that. And yeah, the gems and ivory thing definitely needs to happen. Yeah, that bastard's just sitting there. Let's do this. The cottage can wait for a minute. Let's get a cottage there. We'll pay off at some point and give money. Let's do maybe a library here. We've already got double food, so adding a little bit more food doesn't matter too much. We've got 2 good tiles already with 2 food and money. And then we've got double food, so yeah, lighthouse doesn't do that much. I'd rather the library now. That's probably better. Yeah, let's go there. That's the plan, dude. Yes, hello, bro. I am very excited to see you. We should actually try to get this guy out as fast as possible, or bad things are gonna happen. He's gonna pillage everything. Okay, this warrior can probably retire, and I'll just keep scouting with the scout. That way I can save a gold, maybe 2 gold. Yeah, maybe 2 gold. That's more like it. This guy's still fog busting a bit here. We don't need a barback spawning up here, so I'll keep him there for now. Right, yes, let's work the cottage, bro. Thank you. Go barracks, I suppose. You know what? Yeah, go commerce. Library's okay for now in here. Nothing better to do. Could do more workers somewhere. Bit occupied to do that at the moment though. Okay, if this guy dies, I lose the thing no matter what. It might make more sense to whip this guy instead. That way I can go back to doing whatever I was doing here and not worry about it too much. Although I might get a 3rd one just in case, because they're assholes. Psst, I don't know. Actually, settler. Put him on the frigging galley and settle him down here in a minute. I need workers too from somewhere, somehow. No dude, let's do this. Or we wanted to grow, didn't we? Maybe do that. Grow. Hammers, money. Kind of a nice thing on that tile. Oh, we got lucky. Yay. Well, lucky. I don't really want to put him on the boat on second thought because, yeah, a bit scary. Okay, we know that this is safe though. Well, we could put him on the boat. We just put the boat here. And we check if the coast is safe with our immortals next turn, and then if they're safe, the galley goes here and the settler unloads here, and then he settles here the turn after. Perfect. This will be coastally connected, which is great. So we're going to send one guy here. We're going to send another guy here. You are just going to fortify because I'm sick of checking you every turn because of the stupid barb galley. You can actually go here. You check out Rome and see what he's got. Crack-a-lack and... Okay. Get the cottages going, I think. When they become towns, they'll really be nice. Much better than these stupid water tiles. Water's more useful for the immediate benefit. Cottages are the investment, and we're fine. We can afford the one commerce loss for now. This guy is not needed for a little bit, although he will finish the monument, but I'll wait until the whip anger chills out, maybe, until that. Till we do that. Let's do that for now, though. Here... Yeah, we need cottages in the capital. Let's get back to that business. Kind of want to grow here, but... Okay, well, we're not building anything too important, so we can, I reckon. Just build like an axe or something. I want to grow so I can work all the great tiles, not just one. And I want to keep running these guys. Double food, though, helpful. That's not worth it. Get the scientist as fast as possible, dude. Okay, alphabet. How about no? Yeah, Wang went Confucianism, so alphabet was indeed a good pick.
When words are both true and kind, they can change our world.
Hey, that's a nice trade. Emergency, emergency. Kind of wish I just ran the settler now because this guy has to flee and won't be able to heal up. Kind of need currency. That's nice. Alright, let's get math. That's definitely the best trade here on the table. Really nice trade there. Yeah, it looks like they all went math before alphabet, which is fair enough. That does happen sometimes. Sometimes they don't go math at all, but here they all went math. This is good. Gets me to Code of Laws and Monarchy.
Meditation brings wisdom.
Now, we get ironworking too, maybe.
Know well what leads you forward and what holds you back.
Probably researching this. Yeah, he's probably researching this. Alright, we don't want to really piss him off if we don't have to, so we'll just chill for a sec. Might be able to do trade for priesthood with meditation, maybe. Actually, probably, yeah, next turn. We'll put our slider down. I think even though, you know, we fear you're becoming too advanced because of a cheap tech, it would really help me right now, so I think it's still worth going for. Yeah, happiness. Can we trade any happy resources? No, we can't, unfortunately. Bastards. We should be able to get ironworking thanks to Big Brennus next turn with this stuff here. And then, yeah, we'll be able to get started on the gems. We probably want to prioritize those gems a little bit more. And send these dudes down to help even. Or just get more workers because we have a lot of cities. That would be the ideal. I think at size 4, I'll whip a worker from here. This jungle crap is going to take a lot of worker turns. But yeah, this is pretty good. We got an I want to settle this island, actually. That will probably pay back a lot. So I have to figure out who's building a settler soon. Alright, we've been going for like 2 hours, so I should probably take a break and chill here. I hope that was a helpful session for people, especially those on the lower difficulties. Obviously make sure you micro your stuff like that. Here you go. Just play slowly, carefully, micro your stuff. But we're getting the tech we need now because of tech trading and the fact we went alphabet and stuff. If there was no tech trading, I might take my expansion a bit more slower. But yeah, we got some useful stuff with alphabet, and we're crawling towards monarchy. We also have a very strong cottage thing going up. Like, look at this. We've done a good job. They're all villages now, and that's really going to help. So we're up to 100 beakers. We're just paying a ton of maintenance still. And yeah, once we get more happiness... Have to fog bust that. That's annoying. I can probably do it from here though and not have to pay unit supply. But the unit cost is going down. It's really just city maintenance. But I have the most cities, so haha! We're going to get a lot of cities. So it's definitely not an early rush kind of game. We'll be just doing a later rush, but we have to be careful of Brennus. He's going to build units because he's at war with Rome. And if he makes peace with Rome, he might very well come after us because he's annoyed about border tension potentially. For some stupid reason, I haven't gotten many religions. I did get Hinduism, but I kind of want to go into Buddhism with these two dudes. But yeah. Here's our happy resources. This will obviously help a lot, but yeah. Alright, we'll talk about that next time. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll be back.